It's Monday, July 7th. I'm just wondering today about why lots and lots of people are talking about tearing down the Rangers before the trade deadline.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
Okay, let's start by talking about bad news. And there's certainly a lot of that with the Rangers offense. It officially sucks. The Rangers this year, the team batting average is .229. That's 27th in Major League Baseball. Its on-base percentage is .297. That's 27th in Major League Baseball. Its slugging percentage is .368. There they've moved up a notch to 26th in Major League Baseball. And the Rangers' batting average with runners in scoring position, .228. But that's 22nd in the major leagues. Batting average .229, on base .297, slugging percentage .368. Hitting with runners in scoring position, .228. If this were a single player putting up these numbers, that player would be banished and maybe not seen again for a long time. But this is the whole team putting up these numbers. Now, let's go to some individual hitting stats that will make you vomit. The leading hitter on the Rangers is Evan Carter, who's bounced back from a poor start. He's hitting .283. He just never plays against left-hand pitching. Then Josh Smith, who actually has been one of the stars of the Rangers the last 2 years. He's hitting a very fine .282. Then it drops down to Sam Haggerty, whom the Rangers scooped up off the street. And he's hitting .256. Hitting .245 is Corey Seager, which is a very, very, very poor year for him. Now, here is the critical batting average. Who is the fifth best Ranger hitter right now for this season? It is Leody Taveras that the Rangers kicked off the roster about a month and a half ago. He's at .241. Everybody else is hitting an ugly .237 or less. Josh Young, Marcus Semien, Wyatt Langford, Adolphus Garcia, Jonah Heim, Jake Berger. The kid Osuna that they fished out of the minor leagues is hitting .180, and in my estimation, should be playing at AA level. Their number one sort of handyman reserve, Ezekiel Duran, 152. That's probably more than 50 pounds below his weight. And Jock Peterson, their biggest offseason signee, he's now injured and won't be back for a few more weeks. But he's hitting .131. Consider this. Jock Peterson may well not be hitting his IQ. But the Rangers pitching, well, starting pitching. Their big three of Jacob deGrom and Nathan Eovaldi and the now injured Tyler Mahle, those three are a spectacular 20-8. Fantastic. All the other Ranger pitchers, 24-37. Ugh. And with the July 31st trade deadline approaching, there's newspaper articles on what Chris Young, the general manager, should do. And I've gotten several emails saying this team should be torn down. Wait, what? This team started Sunday's play, 44-45. As of today, there are 72 games left in the season. That's nearly half a year. And at start of play Sunday, the Rangers were 3 games out of the last wild card spot. 3 games with nearly a half season left? The trade deadline is 24 days away. Hey, if by then or near then Texas has fallen 6 or 7 games out behind 3-4 teams in the wild card race, hey, go out and see what you can get if you're the general manager, Chris Young. But you're not going to trade the kids. Langford, Carter, Smith, Osuna. And who's going to take on the massive remaining contracts of Semien and Seager? And who'll give you anything meaningful in return for Garcia and Heim, who are having their second straight poor seasons? And I'm sorry, but you can't give away Jake Berger and Jock Peterson. Now, you can trade deGrom or Eovaldi, but do you want to do that? That would signal you're starting over with lots of unwanted hitters and a decreased pitching staff. You don't want to move the kids on that pitching staff, Leiter or Rocker, who are showing some promise. And no one in the bullpen has any real value in a trade. Besides, if you tear down now, that means bringing up some kids to fill the holes in the roster. Except the Rangers have no kids to bring up right now. The one they had is Osuna, the outfielder. He's already here. Let's play this out. 2.5, 3 more weeks. There's still time to make moves, even if there's very little you can do out in the marketplace. All the Rangers need is for their bats to wake up some. And fairly soon, they get back a really solid starting pitcher, John Gray, to add to the rotation. If you're the Rangers, I'm sorry, but forget catching the Astros. All you want to do is sneak in the back door of the American League playoffs. At that point, I ask you, what other opponent really wants to face a Ranger team who can roll out Jacob deGrom and Nathan Eovaldi to start a playoff series? In 1993, Bob Sample opened the original Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon Avenue. 32 years later, the original Bob still greets you at the original Bob's. And now his sparkling new Bob's in Craig Ranch and McKinney has opened. Same fantastic beef and fresh seafood at these 2 Bob's, each run by Bob. Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial. Retire earlier, live better. And by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.